What is going on, everybody? Welcome. I know that somebody is very excited about today's build, and I am too. It's going to be a good build. I like showcasing builds. Very excited about today's build, and I am too. It's going to be a good build. What just happened? I like showcasing builds. Oh, I forgot to put this on. There we go. I hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Anyway, guys, I know Braxel's really excited, so welcome to. Okay, there we go. We're doubling up there. That's weird. Oh, hold on. I know why. No, it's this. There you go. It's fixed. I have the YouTube up in case our other admin shows up. Anyway, guys, it's going to be a good stream. 3 days straight of streaming. Oh, actually, and then our fourth one. And by the way, I got to let you guys know, you're definitely going to want to tune in on Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, because we're going to be building a PC at TwitchCon live at the PNY and NVIDIA will be co-streaming with NVIDIA on that live stream. We're going to be giving away a PNY 5060 Ti as part of that stream, so you're going to want to tune in if you want to win a GPU. It should be an absolutely epic build. Epic stream, a lot of fun, and we're building a beautiful system that they're giving away as well. And Blondie, can you ping Jasmine? She can get you the giveaway link for that now, so we can start kind of giving people a chance to go ahead and enter to give away on that as well. So anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun. And then tomorrow, 1 p.m. Noon Pacific time, we're chilling with XPG. We're going to be giving away a PSU, a case, and an NVMe SSD, plus some other swag as just celebrating with XPG, doing the XPG Nano. Today, we're just building a PC for Braxel. We're not giving it away. Braxel gets it. He doesn't. Nobody else gets to win this stuff. But if we get 150 likes over at youtube.com/RobeytechLive, we will give away a gift card, and that is always a fun thing as well. So, and starting in the month of November, we'll start doing monthly PC giveaways, and we'll have more about that when we come up in November. But, and then we have, by the way, if you're hearing the landscapers, you're hearing the landscapers. But yeah, it should be cool. Where's Excalibur? It's over. It's around here somewhere. We got Excalibur and then Joe. So we'll have to see what we do and use in today's build. But it should be a good stream. I think it's going to be a good stream. It is going to be a very pretty build. I am just happy because Braxel is getting what he wanted. Like originally, I remember we had a conversation with him and I was like, he was like, yeah, what about this case? I was like, Braxel, we already have all your parts, man. And he's like, so no, we're getting him exactly what he wants. And it is a $2,800 build, but it is stacked to the nines with storage. We'll talk about that here in just a second. But let's talk about the parts we're putting inside of this. He wanted to do an Intel Core i7 265K, this banger of a CPU right now, just because of the price and all that sort of stuff. The other thing too, Core Ultra 200S boost. You also can download things with Precision Boost Overdrive. Sorry, not with Precision Boost Overdrive. With VDO. No, not with VDO. What is the name of it? I just forgot the name. You could download performance, and my mind.
The 200S boost?
No, Core 200S boost. But there's another thing that you can download, and it's an application. Can somebody help me? APO, thank you. Sorry, so many TLAs that sometimes my mind gets up. But yeah, with APO, you can download performance with APO and use that for gaming and stuff like that. So. Great CPU. It's a better all-around CPU than the 9800 XD. 9800 XD is the best, still at the top of the line for gaming, but he is doing more than gaming. He does work with this as well. So the Core Ultra 7 265K is a fantastic CPU for that. We're going to be putting this inside of a motherboard that's shown up quite a few times here at Robeytech, and that is the Z890 Plus Wi-Fi from TUF, from ASUS TUF. The one thing I love about this motherboard is just price for performance. You get Wi-Fi 7, you get the AI cooling, which we're going to obviously be using in here to make sure that his stuff is running very, very well. You also get the Q-latch thing, so as he wants to add more NVMe drives, not that I think he can, because I think he can add one more. He's got 3 in this thing, but if he wanted to add one more, he can, but it's got things like Q-latch, all that sort of stuff. And of course, you have Thunderbolt 4, so if you wanted to do Thunderbolt share and stuff like that, you could as well. So great motherboard, great price, and really like this motherboard. Let's do storage just because there's a lot of it, guys. I'm not kidding. So we have 3 NVMe drives, one that he just added last week. Starting with the 990 Pro, 7450 megabits per second PCI Gen 4 NVMe drive. He's also got a solid state of Kingston NV3. This was the only thing, the motherboard and the CPU, the only thing left from his original build. 1 terabyte, it'll just be, he could use it as a scratch drive. He could put his Windows swap file on there. So a lot of options. And then for his gaming drive, he's got a 990 Evo Plus 4 terabyte NVMe drive. So he has a total of 7 terabytes of storage in there, which is actually pretty cool. So a lot of storage for a lot of whatever he decides he wants to do. Maybe he's into collecting hamster photos, or literally likes to download AI videos of Robeytech doing fun things. I mean, like building PCs on the moon. Regardless, he has the storage for it, which is going to be crazy. So we will check on that GIMP spin. That is a very, very good point. I think as long as there's one that he could put something into that would do his PCI lanes. We'll check the motherboard guide to make sure how it is. I think if he does 3, he's going to be totally fine. I think we may just not be able to put it in there. I was going to actually have Araxis look at it. I don't know if Araxis is here, but we're gonna figure it out from there. 7 terabytes. 3 should be fine. I think he may not be able to put 4 in without reducing stuff to his PCI lane. So 7 times the storage, that's sometimes you just need the storage. Sometimes you just want to collect videos. I mean, I can't tell you how many midget photos Brian has. It's a lot. So yeah. SSDs do affect Gen 5 lanes, but given he's running Gen 4, he uses Cubase 14 Pro mixing music, so he uses a lot of storage, which is actually pretty crazy. So, about the painter backgrounds on Soravids. I haven't looked at enough Soravids yet, DJ Techno. So anyway, that's the storage situation here. And then again, the other thing too is 64 gigabytes of storage, 64 gigabytes of RAM as well. So he's got 64 gigs of RAM. This is DDR5 Trident Z5 RGB. So there is plenty of RAM there as well. I need to go check something really quick. I'll be right back. I just realized something. Are you guys missing me while I'm gone? Are you missing me? I hope so. I hope you guys are missing me. No, that's not it. I was just checking something really quick. Making sure that we're good there. So 64 gigs of RAM there.
Braxel, I came back just for you, buddy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, this is important, was making sure that he was here for...
I'm still mildly medicated.
Mildly. I like the way he puts that.
Yeah.
Okay, to cool his beautiful system, we have the Lian Li Galahad 2 SL Infinity, the SL Infinity 360. Oops. For some reason, hold on. It's back. Okay. SL Infinity 360. It's got a beautiful screen. It will match the rest of his fans, of which he has a lot of SL Infinity fans, a total of 7 that are going to be going with that. So we've got 2 reverse blade and then a single one that goes in the rear as well. So there's all of our fans that are going with that. For GPU, we're matching the motherboard, the Asus TUF RTX 5070 Ti. So making sure graphics are covered. And then finally for PSU, I love this PSU, especially in this case, the Edge 850 PSU. So those are all of the parts going into the build. And there it is right there. So it should be a lot. And so it's gonna be a beautiful build. It's very Lian Li, very Asus, and very storagey. So it should be all the things that you could absolutely want. Okay, so there it is. There's all our parts. Let's start putting it together. What do you say, Brian? Are you excited for Braxel?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check. Oh, we gotta add a couple more people here. Okay. And moderators, sorry. Oh. Okay, there we go. And then I'm looking for Noob. There he is. Man, hold on, guys. We're adding moderators. Standard. There you go. Okay, all the moderators are added. Perfect. All right, so let's get all this stuff put away and let's get to building. Now, I'm actually going to start in kind of a weird. Justin Corsair sending me a new. Hey, you're very welcome, Braxel. I'm glad that I mean, honestly, they take good care. So let's get our motherboard put together first, and then we'll put all our fans in, which is always fun. So many NVMe drives. But let's look at we do need to look at the map. That's a good question that they brought up, and I did think about that, but I think 3 is going to be pretty good. So, okay. Oh yeah, he's got it. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, top down here. So we gotta take this out. There we go. And this has already been benched, though. I mean, sometimes it still blows up on us. We had that happen not that long ago. The curse stream. We don't even talk about it anymore, except for every single week. Except for every stream we talk about it. It was just so. It was so not nice for me. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's see if they have the map here. I'm looking at the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It may not be in here. It might be online only. Is Araxnus here? Usually he's here. Okay, so that doesn't look like it's on here. Or any of my other tech specialists. If you could look up the map and let me know what places that I will not. Okay, can somebody look up the map for the Z890 plus Wi-Fi and let me know if any of them, if I put where I put NVMe drives, if that'll affect the PCI lane, specifically this one, because there's only, I don't care about the bottom one. All right, here we go. Let's pull the peels real quick.
Send it for me.
Center. There we go. Peel down there. Peel up there. And then there's a peel across the NVMe slot as well. There we go. I think that's all of it, yeah. The Air 5400, we are testing it. So I'm pretty excited about it, Furry. And I think it goes on... I think it's, yeah, I don't remember what the date is, but it's late October is what we're on there. For when they're actually releasing it. I'm pretty excited about it. Dude, we got to see it at Computex, and it was pretty insane. And thank you very much, Kurosaki, for the sub. That's the first one. Everyone else was last. Everyone was yesterday. So I had to make sure that I wasn't calling people out who had already been called out. You know what I'm saying? Donovan, we actually use probably half and half, wouldn't you say, Brian? In terms of Intel versus AMD, we actually probably go half and half for that. Oh, he dodged it, and he did it so like okay. So I threw the box at him, and not only that, he just went like it wasn't even like full body, like he didn't do like the full Neo thing. Yeah. He just literally just dodged it
for it.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Braxel. I'm excited we're doing it too. Dude, the Haven BF360 is an amazing case. Yeah, he's a pro. He did a pro swerve for sure. Landsworth dropping 5 gifted subs. You are an amazing individual, sir. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. And we always give the little socket cover and stuff like that as well. Let's grab our stuff as well. What's up, Texas? Apex! Who we just did his build, he's ready for his build to go out. It goes out on Friday, along with this one as well. So Apex's and also Braxel's build goes out this Friday. So a lot of people have builds finally going out. Apex with the cursed build. We speak about it every week, but it's like one of those things. It does work now, and it looks beautiful. It's actually been in a couple of shorts as well, which has been pretty good. Maddie really liked that build, by the way. Yeah, we'll do loudness clicks. Do we actually did Blondie set those up? That's the question. Did Blondie give us a guess? Dude, the air on that was so good. Okay, Blondie says, "Give me 2 seconds." She's gonna choose 97. You know that, right? Yeah. That's what she always does. But watch her. She's gonna choose it up there. Yeah, Maddie was like really liking that build. She's like, she loved dude. I'll tell you, man, those streamers though, Apex, you're lucky I like you. Those. Hold on, I gotta tell my team I'm streaming, sorry.
98.
Yeah, she says of it. Okay, so here we go. She says 98. Oh, we have to wait for the prediction. We have to wait for the prediction. I was waiting for the prediction. Okay, so Steve in a Jeep, it actually is bigger. But I will say the Vision Compact is the better of the two. I just want to go in there. So, yeah. We're waiting, Apex. We're waiting for, okay, Berg, thank you. See, Berg saw an opportunity to do something effective here and throw in a dad joke. Okay, here we go, dad joke, guys. I hate it when people say age is only a number. Age is clearly a word. Hey, that one was good. Okay, Brian is not medicated enough. That's all I gotta say. Brian is not medicated enough, right? Because I thought that one was good.
To which I would agree.
Yeah, to which he would agree. Oh, Apex, come on, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay, she says go. Okay, 98. She is wrong, but 98. Well, let's go with it. I will try very hard to get 98 here. 95. 95. One more. God, you guys just need to lower your expectations here. It wasn't even smushy. That was a solid click. What? Click! Wow, 119. That was super loud. It was so 119. That one was like plenty loud there. I could bear it yeah, that was the loudest it's ever been. Done. It was done. 119. Everybody saw it. Yeah, it was a no. It was like 75. It was like super mushy. But I tried. Okay. Dude, Ravager, there was no getting 98 out of that. I just feel like Blondie just is, she's such a positive person, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up, guys. I need to find out. So we'll load it up over here on the laptop because we gotta know what we can do for the NVMEs here and do it right. This is part of the learning experience on the show. We gotta learn on this show. Show's educational. Okay. Open it. And no, this isn't just an opportunity to show Falcon Northwest on the stream, as much as Kelt would like that. Okay. Yeah, you can go to capture. Oh, hey, there's some anniversary sale on that. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's get this open here. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Okay, so we want Asus TUF Z890 plus Wi-Fi. There we go. Let's take a look here. First, we'll switch to the US website. Support. And then we want manual and document. ProArt Tough BIOS manual. That's the BIOS manual. I want the user's manual. Not in German though. Not in English. Not in Japanese. Where's the US English? Okay. Okay, so here we go. Before your rear I/O land, one of these will be it. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Prop 1 PC, 4 PC by 16, supports by 14. Okay. Supports PCI by 4, by 4, by 4, by 4. Intel Rapid Storage, M.2. Gotta get to the map. M.2 slots. Here's to install the RAM. Okay, caution, unplug to install, blah, 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 blah. There's your things right there. Please refer to the, okay. Install slot on Hyper M.2. Install 2 on Hyper by 16. So it goes to situation 1 is by 16. Quality of identical M.2 SSDs. If you go 2, it's by 8 by 8, and 3, it's by 8 by 4 by 4. So if you install it in slot 1. So if I install it in slot 2 and 3, then it should be fine. So as long as I don't put it in by 1. Into slot 1 on Hyper, it will do on the Hyper, but if it does, M2, 1, and M3 slots, and on Hyper, it goes. So all of them go to by 4. Oh, this is the M.2s go to by 8 by 4 by 4. Okay, so if I do 3, it's going to go by 8 by 4 by 4. Yeah. So. It doesn't, this changes, it doesn't look like the by 16 bifurcates. That's the other one. Wait, this is for the Hyper card. That's not even for the one that we're looking at here. This is supposed to be, that's on the Hyper card. I don't care about the Hyper card. So this is install on a Hyper card. Oh, so this is all Hyper card stuff. This is all Hyper card. This is refer to the following table for Hyper M.2 configuration. So I don't feel like this is not, it's not telling me. Okay. Okay, supports, okay, Intel Core Ultra processors. M.2 supports PCI 5x4. M.2 supports PCI, M supports by 4. Okay, so it doesn't actually say that, so here it is right here. It doesn't actually say that you're actually going to, all it does is saying what it's by 4, by 4, by 4, by 4. And it doesn't say anything about bifurcation if you were to put things in there, at least that I'm reading, unless somebody else is seeing something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Pandorian, and I actually don't see, like looking at this, it doesn't say that there's anything on the M.2 for bifurcation. So, okay. So I think you're gonna be okay. It's very confusing. It doesn't seem like it actually bifurcates, which is great. So that means you can actually you can fill in all the slots and not have a problem. And that just gave, all I did was really give Blondie time to do the prediction. That was what I was doing, I promise. That was like the other one that it was looking at was on a HyperCard, which is if you wanted to have like a, yeah. The only thing, yeah, and again, we'll see, but again, even if it was like slightly, it's a Gen 5 card, I don't think it's really gonna have that kind of problem. So I think you really will be okay. There we go. I don't think I took the, I forgot to take the NVMe out of this. Wait, where's the NVMe? Where's the NVMe? It should have been in here, but what did I do with the NVMe drive? Did I throw it away? Is it inside the box there? I'm looking for the NVMe drive. Is it not? It's not in there? This has got the OS on it, so this is weird. I totally took this out and then got so into the other thing that now I can't find the NVMe drive. It's black. Trying to see if I see it in here. It's heavy, so that's why I'm looking down at the bottom because, wow. I'm doing a really good job here right now.
Don't worry, Braxel. Your PC's in good hands.
Yeah, apparently. I found all of the, okay. But like, that's weird. I know we put an OS on it, so I'm just making sure it's just not in here.
Is it possible that Kevin gave you an empty box?
No, I don't think so, but maybe. I'm just gonna make sure that before I go to Kevin, be like, did you give me an empty box? That I really did get an empty box, okay. Because that's the one that he put the OS on. Okay. So far, no M.2 in here. The 990 Pro. You don't have it in your office, do you? The box is empty. And I know that's the one you put the OS on, so that's why I'm asking. No, I told you to put it on the 9. Oh, yeah, he switched it. This makes like 0 sense because it's like, this is like literally, it's not in the, maybe it's in the bottom slot? I don't know.
Because I put it in the top.
Yeah, but it's not in here. Is it in there? No? Yeah, there's no, I didn't drop it. And I went through the garbage. There's like a 990 Pro somewhere.
Where's the
It's right here. right here, and this is where it would be, but there's like, there's nothing in here. I see the NV3 and I see the 990, which that's never happened before, but like, I usually dump it out.
Okay, Blondie's saying that she checked the replay and you can see it fall on the floor by the shelf.
She could see it fall?
Yeah, that's surprising.
So it's over there somewhere? Okay, I will look. Oh, I see it. There it is. We found it. Okay. We found it. Thank gosh for Blondie. Yeah, it fell over there. So there we go. Thank you. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, it fell on the, like, I must have like thought it was not in the box. So it just fell. I thought it was in the box and it wasn't. So it's right there. There it is, 2 terabytes. Here's the 4 terabyte.
Sabin actually caught that.
Oh, thank you for finding that. Good job, Sabin. Because I was like looking, I'm like, where is this? SSD has been recovered. We now have all the SSDs. Everybody's safe from SSD situation. And now, like, Brian's extra dodgy, which is not fun. Okay.
You threw it at me last time.
I know, on purpose. No, Braxel, it can't break from falling. It's not even remotely. So, and you'll see it when it boots, right? Okay, so here we go, popping this in here. It didn't fall, it landed right here. It landed right here, so it literally landed on this, is where it was. Like, it was right here. So it landed on the soft part, so it's not even like it hit anything. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll put the 990 here. There we go. I'll put the 1 terabyte here. There you go. And now you have all sorts of storage, Braxel. I thought I was not. I promise you I was not. That was like literally, I've never ever done that before. PCI 4. PCI 5 doesn't make that big of a difference for gaming. It's actually really hard to break components. No, it was Sabin. Sabin's the one who saw it. Which is like super weird. I've like never, it was just like, that was an odd situation. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 NVMe slots installed. There we go, okay. Well, everything here is Gen 4, so it's all Gen... Actually, yeah, these are all Gen 4 lanes, so this is going to be fine. And all these are Gen 4 drives, so no issue whatsoever in terms of that. Okay, so we got all of our storage in. That was a whole ordeal. Ordeal we were not expecting, but done now. Okay, let's get our bracket installed for our cooler. Furry, that is the question comes down to right now with the prices of 5080s actually at MSRP. When the 5080 Super comes out, getting one at MSRP will be relatively hard. And I would also, so you just need to decide, is the 5080 powerful enough for you, or do you need the extra? I mean, honestly, last time the difference between a 4080 and a 4080 Super was not that much, and the price went down. I don't expect that with this one because honestly, the 5080 is right where the 4080 Super was. So I expect maybe 5 to 7% if I was going to guess. And so you just need to decide, is it worth waiting and overpaying for 5 to 7%? Or is what you can get from a 5080 good enough now? He should get signed. Somebody says he should get signed zip ties. Sabin should get signed zip ties for finding the. I do appreciate it, dude. Zip tie predictions up. That is not the only time I've lost something, right? That's the first time I've ever dropped an NVMe drive and not been able to find it, but that's not the first time I've ever lost something. Okay, this one is not, I don't think, does this have pre-applied thermal paste? Yep, okay. So we're gonna do pre-applied thermal paste. That's all the cables. Where's our, oh, they're on there. There, oh yeah. These are like actual, okay. Keep that out. That's for AMD. Okay. Okay, so we have what we need for this. I think it'll hold. Everybody's putting their brackets onto their pump heads. They're integrated, which is actually a little bit nicer, but sometimes these don't hold as well, so we'll have to see if it'll hold when I put it in. Okay, let's get this on. Just want to make sure these are all the way out. No, that one's not. There we go. GA17 and GA17, okay. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that's holding nice. It's just like got a grippy, it's just grippy in general. Wow. Okay. I see you, Lian Li, with your very nice holder there. Those are hold it nicely. Perfect. Okay, great. Let's grab this now. Time to strip down our case. I see that, Lian Li. Doing good. Do the Drew, thank you. Tiny Trainer. Thank you. BMOC. Also awesome. Blondie sending me something here. May 404. Oh. Huh. Okay. I'll get new links later, Blondie. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on there. We'll have to update the links later. Or ask Tom, ping Tom and see if he can get you new links. He should be able to get them to you, Blondie. Okay, so we're gonna get this open. There we go. Let's get this off here. Go. Feels, oh, that's why. Haha. There we go. I was like, something doesn't feel right, and it's holding on too heavily. Okay. So we got that out. We'll put that in the box there so we can protect it when it ships. We got a GPU sag bracket, all those cables. Boom. Okay, let's set this inside. Huh? Oh, okay. There you go. Put it down a little bit here. Oops. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's grab our. Well, that's really zoomed out.
It wasn't until you lowered it.
Oh, can you zoom in now? Okay, he wants me to use Excalibur for some of it, so we'll use Excalibur for this part. There we go. Excalibur doing his install here. Nice. I love machined cases. Just where things just kind of, they go in nicely. You're not fighting it. Just feels good. There we go. Boom. It's just doing its thing. Just doing its thing. What does that even mean, Furry? You're too old to go white build? What does that even mean? Oh, dude, that's nothing, Skit. There we go. This one's for you, Sakib. There we go. Just gotta make sure you can get in there, okay? Just make sure that you can get it screwed in. Just want to make sure I have plenty of room here. There we go. Okay. Okay, Envy, we got one more in the center. And then we have all of those in. We'll get our front panels in, and then we'll get our fans in. That's the next fun portion of this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so all those are in now. Now let's get our front panels plugged in, which I think will be good. It should be good from there. Okay, let's bring this up. Oops. Yep, yeah, this doesn't need it. Okay, so what do we have here back here for cables? Okay, so the first thing we're gonna grab here, so we're gonna grab our USB 3.2 here. Should be nice. This is BTF, so we actually can slide it. We can slide it behind here and get it through, which is great. And we're gonna pop that in right there. There it is, USB 3.2 in. Next one, USB-C. It's a nice ribbon cable USB-C. Flimsy. Malleable. There we go. Pop that in. Right here, 50-50 chance I put it in right. There we go, 50-50, I got it right. Okay, next one is our integrated front panel connector, which makes this nice and easy. So we're just gonna come in right behind the motherboard right here. Pop up. And go right there in front panel. There we go, easy. And the last thing is our HD audio. It still has a ketchup and mustard though. It's not as malleable. Not as flickable. It's not booger flicking good. Okay. There we go. I think that should be like a Burger King thing. It's booger flicking good. I feel like that's a missed opportunity for marketing. Come get a Robeytech PC. It's booger flicking good. I think, what do you guys think of my new slogan? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's all of those in, and our cables. Not a lot to cable manage back here, but we'll get them done real quick. We're gonna go into just a kind of a nice low pressure spine system here. Low pressure spine system, whatever that means. Okay, we do want this to be, here, but I want these to come through, so which is fine. We'll pull this through here in a second. I could actually, if I wanted to, do them up here. Let me just do it up here and just keep them out of the way. And just make it really straightforward here. I have a tie down right there. A nice little clean tie down. Right there, perfect. I like clean tie downs, as opposed to dirty tie downs. I don't even know what that means, but we're going with it. So I'll keep them off so there's plenty of room for all the other cables. Then we're going to actually have these go underneath this, like this. There we go. So these, I just want to kind of zip tie right there. Go. And this is to really just make sure that these cables here on the side are nice and taut and good, and then that hides the rest of the cables very nicely. Just gets them all out of the way here, which is great. Okay, cool. Cool. 2 zip ties in, guys. If you're voting for even, you're winning. We will use more than that, though. He doesn't have his yet, Braxel. His goes out at the same time as yours because we had to get it fixed and replace all the replace the Mobo and stuff. So his is going out at the same time as yours. Yeah, we peekabooed him a little bit. I might do one more zip tie here just to.
I had a peekaboo injury once. They
Yeah.
sent me to the ICU.
I like that one. That was good. I see you. Okay, there, then I'll keep those nice and clean. There we go. Blindy Road again. Okay, those work? I will fix those real quick. Okay, so that's GPU. Whoops. When you hit the wrong button that you didn't want to hit. There we go. And SSD 3. Okay, thank you very much. For fixing that. Was that Tom who did that? Oops. Was that Tom who did that, Blondie? Okay, cool. Tell him thank you. Okay, we're good. Everything is there is good. It's time to time to start putting fans in. It's always everybody's favorite time. Okay, so over here on the side here, I'm just gonna take that off because it came off. Over on the side here, right here, is a little screw. Just gonna unscrew this screw right here. Just like that. Put it over here on the metal plate. And that allows us to get this out. Okay, so there we go. Huh?
Those two made really double.
Okay, and then on this down here, we have 2 screws in the front. I'm not going to use that because that's too long, actually. 2 screws in the front here. Take that, put it on the metal mat. Same thing with this one. Braxel, see all these things that you're getting with your shots? This is all stuff you get when you have Brian here. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now our 2 fan things are out. First one. We'll keep it on the, we want to have it on the far side here. Nice little intake there. Yeah, the fan trays, the one thing I will say, something that team over at Lian Li does really well is just quality of life building things like this. Removable fan trays, you know, being able to move where the I/O goes, stuff like that. There we go. Just want to get this right, because if not, you're putting 9,000 screws in. Yeah, and he's doing dark purple for his lighting. Dark, dark purple. So dark you can't even see it's on. It's times like this that make me miss the Corsair screws. Like literally once you're like, done, done, done.
Or your WoW stick.
Yeah, which I still haven't bought a new one. Which would have made this. These are actually too, like the torque is too much for the WoW stick. I need to get like that Ryobi one that everybody uses. That one's actually really nice.
Ryobi and really nice.
Wow. There goes that sponsorship opportunity. Where are you talking about an EG? Are you talking about the GPU or the unit itself, Moosey Geek? They're nice, dude. Of course, their ones are nice, Tear Dog. So the I've used the Razer one, is probably the most modern one I use. I actually don't know the price. We're playing around with it, but I have the Razer one. I haven't played with some of the other ones. I'll be honest, man. They're not that special, right? So if you want to switch to a different unit, I think you're going to be okay. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Lazy. That sounds bad when I say it that way, but you're not lazy, buddy. Purple is a great color. I don't know if I've said that enough, but I like purple. It's not my favorite color. Favorite color is blue, but I like purple a lot. Okay, so we're gonna take this, slip that through here. Okay, I'm gonna remove these because they are driving me nuts. Okay, so on the back side here, guys, I took these 2 screws out so I can remove these trays. So I can just get to the other stuff. Do you want the trays in or out, Braxel? These are you gonna put in physical SSDs? Let me know. I will look here in a second. Do you want if you want them in, let me know. They're not fun for building around, but if you want trays, let me know. Okay, so let's pull this through. Oh yeah, I'll save them. I'll just put them in the box. It makes it lighter, which is nice. Okay, there we go. First set of fans in. Look at that. PC's coming together. Woo woo. There we go. Next one. Welcome back from the ads. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, next one that we're going to do is we're going to do the bottom of this one. There we go. Kind of more towards the center here. There we go. There we go. More screws. Oh, prediction's now closed. What was the breakdown, odd or even? Was it 50? Was it end up being 50-50 almost every time? Like what was the breakdown today? And how are we doing on likes on YouTube? 40, 60, 40 for wit, 40 for odd or even. I should have, now I'm gonna be biased. 89. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I might sign it. What if I signed it right here, Braxel? Here, can you show them close? What if I signed it right here? I can sign it now. That feels like a good place. You can't, it'll be there, but you won't be able to see it. It'll be visible, but not like right here. So right in behind here would be a good place. Okay, we're gonna use, I think we'll do gold, right? Or do you think silver?
With purple, you can do gold.
Do you think gold? Okay. Very royal colors.
I mean, it's up to him, I guess.
No, there it is. Looks good. Gold, okay. Gold, he says, okay. Can you see it?
No.
Okay.
Should I go around?
Yeah, maybe right there. It'll be upside down, but.
Yeah.
You ready? And then it's 25, right? There you go. Signed. And then I won't touch that area, so it'll be dry.
We got a reflection on the mirror.
There we go, signed. Okay, let's finish doing the screws now because that just needed a break from my wrist. Well, that's kind of cool. Here we go. Apex, we can sign yours if you want us to before we send it, by the way. Let me know. I don't actually, not everybody likes that. It would be cool, Moosey Geek, but you expect too much of me. I can't sign it backwards.
Have they started doing like black lights in PC cases for RGB?
You can, yeah.
Because that could be cool.
Mine only shows up when your 5090 light catches on fire. That's how my signature works. Hey, see you later, Turdog. Thanks for coming in and watching. We're at 100 likes, guys. Good job. Oops, it's not a... Okay, yeah, dad joke before he goes. Yep, here we go. Next dad joke. What kind of shoe does a lazy person wear? What kind of shoe does a lazy person wear? Loafers.
Two shoe jokes in a row?
2 shoe jokes in a row. 2 shoe. Loafers. Croc. Hey, Zenu, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, man. Welcome back. No shoes, barefoot. People are taking this way too far now. Thank you, Zenu. Okay, there we go. There's all those. Okay, there's that. Oh, what's up, dude? RT Final Boss in the house. I think I can probably go here, I think. Is that gonna be, guess I'll go here. Let's try it. Okay, hold on one sec, guys. Oh, it's back, okay. I don't know. I think we need to replace that HDMI cable, maybe. Oh, I wonder if I came in through the back, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh. And then we need to do this. Oops. There we go. Flip it to the other side. Just making this so the there we go. Okay, perfect. And that goes up here. It gets up here. There we go. You grabbed the wrong thing. Okay. Screw that. Whoop. There you go. Screw that back in. I took this out for some reason. There we go. Okay, perfect. There we go. There's all the fans in. This looks good. I like it. Now I just gotta get the AIO in and then we'll put all the stuff together. Okay, let's do our AIO. And this actually does have you want to. I don't want to. Okay, we're gonna. I forgot how complicated that is. I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, which is just the normal way. Oh. Okay, let's grab our AIO. Chapter, that's totally fine. Especially 1440p and 4K, that's a great combination of CPU and GPU. Okay, there we go. All the cables. Go. It's a spare one. We're not going to use that one. We'll use this one. And then this that we'll figure out here in a minute. Should already have the screws out. Yep. Thank you. Okay. No. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh, that one's going to do it too. Oh, no, it didn't. Yeah. Perfect. All that infinity mirror. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we just need our screws. Right here. Perfect. Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm watching it. This is why you don't put in the rear fan, because it will keep you from being able to get the AO in all the way. There we go. Get two in, and then I can mount the hub. I mean the. Okay. So I need, oh shoot, that's what I forgot. That's why I'm glad I only put in two. I forgot to put the hub for the fan on. really? You want it there? So I'm actually going to go ahead and mount the AIO, and then once I get the AIO mounted, then I will worry about the hub. Yeah, I just want to see the picture real quick. The hub, okay. It's at the bottom. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oops, sorry guys. Get my mic on there. There we go. Perfect. Last one. Boom. Look at that. Just want to make sure these are all the way tight. No. Want a good seat here. There we go. Okay. Nice and tight. Now I can run this up. Now these are connected. There we go. This is the pump. Yeah. The pump is plugged in. There we go. Make sure this goes up and over. Make sure it looks good. Come on, get in there. There we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. It's nice and clean. Okay. Now we have our USB-C here. go. The big USB-C cable. Guess I can't hide that. Okay, now looks like there's one other cable, but I don't know what that other cable is. Let's see here. That is probably just for all the, if you didn't want to use the USB-C. Yep. You need that because USB-C seems to do it all. Okay. Okay, I need to take the AIO out. I need to drop it down so I can drop the connector onto it. So I don't think this pulls out, does it? Yeah, it's screwed on, okay. So we're just gonna do this real quick. Luckily, those are pretty short screws, but I didn't want to damage. I'd rather have the AIO mounted. It's just an easier thing to manage. There we go. Of course, they're not going to make this easy. There we go. Just got to flip the direction here. There we go. I'm getting the direction of the cable thing, so that way it is facing towards the back, which is what we want. There we go. Okay. And now that is the way it needs to be. Wrong adapter. Give me another adapter. It's okay, because we have like 50 gajillion of the other ones. Well, I'm glad I looked at that. Need this one, because we're going to be plugging into the hub. Go. So all that work I just did for nothing, but it's okay. There we go. This would be nice if I wasn't using depending on the hub I'm going to use, but I'm going to use the one that supports all the fans. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to take this and do the exact same thing I just did, but no. Reverse, and for some reason, okay. Yeah, it is the right way already. Okay, well, that's weird. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take my wins where I get them. Okay. go. Does that have two? Yeah, it does. How did it get two washers? I don't know, but it did. There we go. There's that one. No. Need this one. You can do the screws for the rest, and then all the fans but one are in. One set. One fan. One lonely fan is all that needs. It's all that stands between us and total fan domination, if that was a thing. Oh. There's a screw on here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we just gotta finish screwing in the little screws. Nope, I just realized. Of course. Go. Loosen a little bit here. That looks like that looks right. Just need to make sure our screws can get into all the holes. There you go. Okay. Get in your holes, as Happy Gilmore would say. There we go. Okay, guys, now we're in good shape. Tighten these bad boys bounds. Thanks, Lansworth. I appreciate it. My Schwartz is longer than yours. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. There we go. Doing the last bit of this. Ooh, what are people having for dinner? That's a good question. I think we're having turkey meatloaf. What about you? What are you doing?
My wife is on a school retreat.
Oh, is it middle school this time?
Yeah. And so, yeah, I gotta figure it out. I don't know.
Should be like, Lexi, what are you making me for dinner?
Right.
Okay, last. Oh, I dropped it. How very Linus of me.
Yeah.
Ugh. Sauteed zip ties with asparagus. Mmm, the best. Okay. AIO is in. That's good. Not much left here. We got a rear fan to go, which I think will be nice. It's looking, dude, it's looking really good, don't you think? Yeah, yeah. It's not yours, Brian.
These are one of my favorite fans, just for that extra RGB.
Yeah.
The line around it just gives that extra definition. I enjoy it.
I got extra definition, but it's just my fat flexion.
Bifurcated.
Yeah, I bifurcated my fat. I'm glad you like it, Braxel. I'm glad you're happy. It's looking good. Okay. Let's throw our last fan in here. that'll be all the fans. Then we just got to get everything hooked up. Some PSU work to do, but nothing too crazy. We're kind of well beyond the halfway point at this point. It actually went relatively fast. Should have looked at that, because now it's all going to go sideways. This fan is explosive. There you go. There we go. In. So Braxel, what's the first game you're going to play on this? That's the question.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Barbie Horse Adventure. That's always my go-to.
Stardew Valley.
Oh, Battlefield 6? Well, that seems to be the easy choice. Okay. Fans are in. He's looking good. Okay, cool. All the fans are in. It's pretty close to how the build's going to look when it's done. Obviously, we have no GPU yet, but we'll flip it around and then we'll do a parts list recap. What do you think, Mr. Brian? It's about that time. Ugh. So there's all our parts kind of in. It's looking super good. We have one cable that's like just chilling out there, I see. So fix that. It's like one abusive. There we go. Okay, so let's look at parts here real quick. So we have inside of this is we have the Core Ultra 7 265K. We have the Asus TUF Gaming Z890 plus Wi-Fi. We have Asus TUF Gaming RTX 5070 Ti. We have a 2 terabyte 990 Pro, a 4 terabyte 990 Evo Plus, and a 1 terabyte NV3. We have 64 gigs of 6400 mega transfer G.Skill Trident Z RAM. We have the Lian Li o11 Vision Compact, the Galahad 2 LCD SL Infinity 360 AIO, and then we have the Lian Li Edge 850 watt PSU. So there's all the parts that we're putting inside of this. And now we got to get it all kind of controlled, which honestly, the one thing that's really nice about Lian Li is that everything kind of plugs into these accessories, which is nice. So I just got to route the cables and then essentially we're really, really close to being done here. And then we get our PSU in and kind of go, Bob's your uncle after that. Unless your uncle's not Bob, and then, you know, I don't know who your uncle is. And I don't know what to do. All right. Okay, let's see here. So here's all of our cables here. We have 2 SATA. And now we just got to find the best place to plug all these into. So
this thing is just not in all the way. All right.
There we go. Much better. This really did come like all the way out. Pretty neat design there for the... Okay. Okay, so let's see here. So we have two that go up here. One that goes up here. There we go. And then we have two more. And there's all of our cables. There's all of our fans all plugged in. Now that's our PSU is going to sit there. Feels like right here might be the best place for it. Feels like that's the best place, my opinion. Maybe rolling Brenner, the quickness and lack of planning. Missed something. Huh. Yes, it is possible. You just have to look at what's called the compatibility list and see which ones are supported. It's a lot more picky on 4. You know, I know some people really like to have, try to have 4, right? Because it looks good. I remember I used to love to fill all the slots on DDR4 days, but it's just RAM is way more finicky. DDR5 is way more finicky with 4 sticks. But yes, it is possible. So have to be a lot more attention. There's a lot more attention has to be done around the hardware compatibility and motherboard, for motherboard specifically. Though I'd say by next one, I'd say by like AM5, AM6 or whatever the next one is for Intel, I'd be surprised if it still isn't an issue. I have a feeling like as the connectors get more and more. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're just literally just gonna start tightening these up. Okay. As it gets more and more, the memory controllers get better, that'll become less and less of an issue. It was similar with DDR4 too for a while. Okay. No. I'm not supposed to slip out of my hands, you piece of crud. Okay, there's that one. I might have to do some work up here real quick. Just want to make sure this does not. This is us doing some extra effort to make sure that certain cables don't come down like they like to from time to time. How are we doing likes on YouTube, by the way, guys? Both of them. Nope, I did not. $123. Okay, that's just to make sure that our cables don't come down and look bad. That's what. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and route this real quick. It's our USB for the screen real quick. It's going to go down here. Our USB connector. Just got to get it the right angle here. There it is. Okay, so now our USB's in. Okay, now we can continue to finish deploying said everything. Now the other thing I'm also doing is also making sure that the it's from the front, right? You just don't want to have anything from the front not look clean. So that's incredibly important to me. So making sure that like the rubber grommet at the top lays correctly, stuff like that, little things that keep it clean. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now this is our do. Right. Just want to make sure all of our stuff is the right order here. So pull that underneath. Little things like this just make it look better. It's like I'm doing now is just making sure that when essentially, I just want my cabling to be very, very clean. So that's what I'm working on here now. Unfortunately, that means I have to annoyingly re-plug in this cable, but all in the name of better cable management. Press, this is when Brian gets his beauty rest.
I'm working.
Okay, now got that plugged in. Now I can pull this taut. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, guys, grab our backup of zip ties. This is just to make sure this looks good. Zip ties for this. There we go. Yeah, I definitely recommend if you're going to clean your PC, shooting glitter inside of it to make sure it all gets out is a really smart idea. That is a Robeytech approved cleaning methodology.
Not just any glitter, special cleaning glitter.
Yeah, special cleaning glitter, which you can pick up at specialcleaningglitter.com. Use code Robeytech for 10% off. It's $9 million. But it makes your cleaning experience ghoulishly good. I have no idea where I was going with that. Okay. Another cable managed. There we go. Now this, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to just do like here and then like make it really taut up here. There we go. It'll go under the PSU, so make sure that's nice and taut. There we go. Okay. That'll be underneath the PSU. These go to the other thing. Okay. Here we go. Cables managed. All this stuff. I think there's one more set of cables that have to go into the little unit here, but take care of that. And we're super close, guys. There we go. Okay. Okay, a couple small cables, and then we are done. Our USB for our Yeah, I really did. Was plugging it in the wrong place. Okay, good. I was like, I have to pull this up because I can't see. There you go. Okay. We just want to make sure we don't get an error on our fan. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's locked down. This cable is barely going to reach, but it will, which is awesome.
It's the best kind, right?
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, okay. I hope it's going to reach. No, I was holding the wrong one. Oh yeah, it's barely going to reach. Okay, good. Pull this here. Okay, let's get this one plugged in. Last cable. Last harder cable. Here at the bottom. Oh shoot. The light scared me. I thought I was gonna get bit. Come on, Robey. There it is. Okay, so there's our 2 USB plugged in down there. Okay, and then we're gonna grab one more little cable here. And this is gonna come up here. And this is gonna plug into our CPU, which is currently covered. No, it's not. Okay, I'll plug it in right here. There we go. Okay. I just got to wire those, and then we are at fun time. Almost done, guys. I'm very close to turning this bad boy on. Okay, there we go. I don't know what she's talking about. Well, wait, it's the one thing that's hard about dual chamber cases is like the way you cable manage is just a little bit different. So it's all about being able to stack things in places. But it's still, we just want it to be super, super clean as best we can. Okay. I might be able to zip tie that into. It might make the most sense to zip tie this into this here real quick.
Can I be a part of the pumpkin carving contest?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can be a part of that. Are you a pretty good pumpkin carver?
I'm sorry, do you know me?
Have I seen any of your pumpkin carving?
I would hope so.
I don't think you've shown them to me, maybe.
Hey, for real, for real?
For real, for real. I had no idea. I'm like genuinely surprised.
Okay.
But now I know.
So what are the top prizes?
Top prize is $1 million. Just kidding. Top prize is everybody gets your salary. Just kidding. You forgo it. No, just kidding. I think it's like it's a gift card usually, right? 1 million rubles. Yeah, Russian rubles. No, I think it's a gift card. Yeah, dude, if it was $1 million, he'd be like, I'm in. I've left you plenty of choices, actually. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah, he's pretty good, guys. Legitimately.
I've done a little over a dozen, probably. This is how it all started.
Oh, wow.
Patrick Swayze.
He's in Patrick Swayze's a pumpkin. Yeah, you can just join on Discord. You're on our Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can join on the pumpkin carving Discord link. Oh, almost done. Just zip tying the last of these cables down. Oh my gosh. Wow. How long does it take you to do that?
It's about 3 hours.
Oh, wow. Most of my pumpkins take about 4 minutes. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got one more up here. Making sure everything looks clean. Perfect. Zip tie these in, Velcro these in.
Amazing Chestaro, we totally could do that. Quite easily.
Do what?
Give away a Robeycat plush prize. Robeycat pillow.
Oh, that's Winston and Emily. How did you get those How did you get those pictures?
You kidnapped my dogs?
Do you have my dogs? She's like, I'm just that good. No Maggie though, huh?
Yeah, no Maggie love.
Okay. Okay, we are ready for PSU. Let's go ahead and pop it. We'll go ahead, since we have the PSU shroud here, we'll go ahead and do that first. Put the PSU in, do the other parts. Maggie was shy. That does not sound like Maggie. Ugh. Edge PSU time. This is when you know you're close, is when we're in PSU land time. There we go. Such an interesting box. Take a drink of water. The good thing is that because of how this PSU works, it just like so nice in this regard. Okay, making sure I'm not trapping anything I shouldn't be. There we go. Okay, there's that. There you go. Whew. Got a couple more zip ties. The screws are what I was looking for, though. There we go. Go.
You need a degree in Tetris to play that.
Yeah, to put the box away.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Don't tighten them all the way in, just get them all started. And then you can tighten them down. There we go. Last one. Perfect. Okay. PSU's in. Time for all the cables. Okay, there is the SATA. Start with SATA here. Plug that one in right here. Take the SATA connections that we have here. One there. And one next to it. That powers the hub. We have all the power we need. Now we're just going to clean that up. There we go. There's one. Perfect. Next up, we'll have our 16 pin. We'll figure out where that one's going to go. There we go. Plugged all the way in. There we go. There's that out and ready. I have 4 6 of RAM, 2 are 8 gig, and 2 are 16. They are the same speed and brand. Is there an issue? Is that just fine? They're typically all supposed to be the same size, too. Are they working? Because sometimes you get lucky, but they're supposed to be the same size. Same size, brand, and speed. Okay. All right, then Volmart, it's fine. I mean, as long as they work and they're at the speed, then it sounds like you just kind of got lucky. But ideally, you do all the same speed and everything. Okay, motherboard. And here's our motherboard. When is what out? This case? This case has been out for a while, if that's what you're asking. The PC doesn't die, guys. It just stops being supported. You can't not use the PC because it just means that it's no longer being supported. That's all it means. Okay. The rest of these are going to go into the bin. Well, not the bin, into the extra cables. Yeah, it's just no more security updates. Sorry, it was just like there's a lot of extra stuff with this with this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go, guys. We're just gonna plug in the cables that I can now, and then we'll plug in the last ones. First one is the. Where's the CPU? Come out through right here. Oh. It's gonna have to come here. Maybe. Oh. There you go. There we go. This is the nice Lian Li. Has them more than one, so it has a couple cable combs built in, which is nice. There you go. Okay. Next one is our big 24 pin. Let's throw our GPU in, and then we'll deal with the last of the cable management. Looks good in the front. Looks very good. Okay. Throw the GPU in. There we go. Go. Ugh. PC GPU time. There we go. That was weird, as I could see you on the, yeah. Luckily, Linux is getting easier, but it's still nowhere near where it needs to be for mass adoption.
Thank you, Braxel. I'm trying.
You're doing great.
As you would like to say, that's enough out of you, McMouth.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Got a little anti-sag bracket in here. Okay, let's get our GPU up.
Thank you, Lansworth.
Okay, so what we do, remember, open this up. Talked about this yesterday. There we go. And then what we're going to do is remove this, which is your slot protector, and then all your display, because these will block it sometimes. I don't think Linux mass adoption is 5 years away. I am guessing 5 years from now, Scully, we'll still be having this conversation and you'll say, Linux mass adoption. I think the most mass adoption that Linux will have is from, is in terms of Steam Deck. And, you know, that's been cool. But I don't think people understand how user-friendly Linux needs to get before Linux can be mass adopted. And as somebody who worked on Windows and then worked on video games, your faith in the end user is rather high. Oh, Linus. Oh, I get it. Linus has already been mass adopted. I think there's more people watch Linus than use Linux. You can game on Linux for sure. I mean, the Steam Deck is proof. The Steam Deck is a Linux. But there's not a ton of native Linux games. Like they use things like I forgot the name of them. There we go. There we go. That looks good. That's a very pretty card. Don't you think? I really like that card. Okay. Pop this in. Boom. I like it. I like it a lot.
That was actually a substantial click that we could have monitored with the decibel meter.
I don't want to give something else to Blondie she can get wrong.
Shots fired. Oh man.
Yeah, Junebug, just ping me, man. We'll talk about it. I mean, Braxel knows I try to be very, very easy to work with and even flexible. I was very flexible for Braxel. I want to make sure that people are happy when it's done. Okay. Now we just need to finish the cable management. All the hard stuff is now done. I could technically leave. I think that'll work. Okay, I'll look at that here in a minute. Let's see where that is. Oh yeah, here we go. Try this. Putting the sag bracket in place. Okay. Brent's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Let's put the sag bracket in. Okay, cool. Make sure there's no sag. Okay, guys. Last little bit. To be fair, Brian was trying to be kind to you. He was not trying to be mean. It was just me. I was on my own on that one, Blondie. Don't lump Brian into my nefarious plot of Blondie. Blondie row, rolling, rowling. There we go. I heard a giggle. Dang, you shouldn't have laughed, dude. I was trying to get you. I was trying to protect you. You're on your own now. Okay, so this we're going to put right here because we really want to make sure that it stays nice and taut.
Moosey Geek asks, why do they provide so much cable length?
Because cases can be wildly different. So, you know, if this was this could be an o11 Vision XL, and you would need the cable length. So it's just, this is a much smaller case, right? And so you don't need as much cable, but like I said, if you really wanted to get into like idyllic cable management, you'd have to do something with like custom cable links. here I'm working with what I got, you know?
Like if you had an assassin come up behind you, and then you all of a sudden needed a tournament.
Yeah, then you
know.
yeah, same thing. You can use
you need those feet. or
yeah, you
those
need
inches.
those extra feet, yeah. I do it purely because of my survival instinct. That's right. That's what I like to. That's how I like to. That's how I like to. That's like how I like to roll. Same for this one. We're going to use this to keep it taut. I think I'm going to roll it up and.
This is Vision Compact V2, right?
This is the Vision Compact. There is no V2 for this yet. The o11 Mini has a V2, but this is just the Vision Compact. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put those drives back in because I have no room to put them anywhere else. And we have the space. There we go. Now, pop this on. Which ends up making it look a lot cleaner from the top. You do it. So there you go. Nice clean look there. Right? I like that. That's one of the things I'm looking at, is just making sure that this tries to stay as clean as absolutely possible. So that way when you open it, it just looks really nice and clean, which I think looks great, right? So that's why a lot of the cabling is cabled the way it is, just to make sure that looked nice. We lose. You guys still there? Okay, I'm still getting chat. You still see? Okay, that was just a nice little break there. Okay. Okay, so we got that now. Now is the time to throw the rest of this back together here. Starting with the sticker that should go. There we go. Build looks super good. And there it is, guys. I feel like, is there a peel on the inside? No? I don't see one. You see one?
I mean, it's just not clear.
It's not clear there's one in there, or it's not clear that... Oh yeah, there is, okay.
It is, and stop calling me Shirley.
Oh man. I think I have to remove this thing to get to it, I think. Then I can get to it. There we go. Okay. Everything's fine now. Everything's fine. Okay. Let's do our sponsor real quick, and then we'll get it turned on. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? YouTube goal reached. Look at that. 151. Isn't that a drink or something? Isn't there like an alcohol called 151? I don't know. This tells you how much I drink. Okay, let's do zip tie count real quick. Bacardi 151. See? I knew it. Okay. Zip tie count. Put this away. And we'll do our sponsor for today and then turn this bad boy on. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's count our zip ties here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. 18. It is even. 18 today, guys. 18, 18, 18. God, this looks good. I think Braxel just wants me to keep this one. Okay, let me bring up our stuff. Give me a second, Brian. I'll tell you when to switch. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, you can switch. Okay, so let's talk about VIP-CDKdeals.com. Say, for instance, you get finished building a beautiful PC just like this and you want to put in a copy of Windows. You've already spent $4,800 or $2,800, not $4,800, $2,800, and you're like, man, do I really have to spend a couple $100 on Windows 11? No, here at VIP-CDKdeals.com, you can pick up a copy of Windows 11 Pro for $33.02. You can go in there, click on Buy Now. Again, use RBCK at checkout, hit apply, and what was $33.02 drops all the way down to $23.11. Significant savings. Now, these are OEM keys, which mean that they are one-time use. As long as you don't change your motherboard, it should be fine. But again, you'd have to buy literally 10 of these. No, more like 9 of these to be able to, in order to equate for buying like what is considered just a key that is attached to your Microsoft account, so to speak. Now, the other thing they have is they do have Microsoft Office. So if you take a look at MS Office, okay, maybe they don't. It seems like every time 365, Microsoft. Okay, maybe they don't. Okay, so anyway, there it is right there. You can also pick up copies of Windows 10, Windows 11, and more, though Windows 10 is going away. I'm just gonna hit on home. It just seems like the search isn't working very well. Oh, there it is. Office 20. There it is. Office 2019 Pro is there. Windows 10. All of those things. So you can pick up those. Also at a significant significant discount. Yeah, significant discount. So just use code RBCK use a code RBCK for your chance to save 30%. And thank you very much for VIP-CDKdeals.com for sponsoring today's stream. So that is that. Get rid of this and that. There he goes. And let us go ahead and go to the next part of this, which is turning it on. How is that not a cool thing, right? Everybody loves it when we turn things. Okay, here we go. So let's put this over. Here's the moment. Now plugging in Lian Li stuff makes me nervous. Apex Gus. There we go. Where is my HDMI? Oh, it's back here. Because I was using it before. Huh? Okay, hold on one sec, guys. We're gonna fix it. Oh, nope, I just walked towards it and it comes back. It's like, no! I'm afraid of you. Let's grab our keyboard and our mouse here. There we go. And mouse. Go right there. Boom and boom. Oh, I should go ahead and hit the power. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Oh, and it, what the? Oh, it's still working there. Okay, now I'm not seeing the screen. Oh, I did. I think I saw it flash. I wonder if I'm missing a connection for the Galahad. We'll see. It's usually pushed off of power here. Oh, there it is. No, I see it. It is there. It is all there. And we are posted, by the way, guys. We are posted. There it is. We are posted and we are through. Is it posting to Reddit? Yeah, it posted to Reddit, guys. That's what it did. It posted to Reddit. It posted, it's on, it's quiet. It looks good, dude. Now we just gotta make it purple. Now we just wait, and I did confirm that our XMP is on and Core Ultra Boost. But we always wipe these. So for folks who don't know, when we get them, we then always wipe them and redo an OS before, and then they go through all of their testing and all that stuff. So even though it has an OS on it, this is not its final iteration. It goes through a number of things before we're done. So, okay, so let's give it a go here. Let's first plug in this. We already have Lian Li on here already, which is great. Look at that. Okay, let's go to Galahad 2 Lite. L-Connect 3 is on, which is awesome. Let's go to a quick sync lighting. We want static color. We want for it to finish its thing there. There it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, static color. Hold on one sec. Display settings. Duplicate. Keep changes. Okay, so let's go purple. Oh, kind of a darker purple though. There we go. There we go. Apply. Boom. That didn't do anything. That was weird. I was like, all of it go apply, and it just didn't show. So it sees the Galahad 2 here. They actually have a where is it? It's like there, this one right here, which is like purple. That's what I was looking for. Did that change?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that changed. It's almost like we don't see the fan hub. So it does, yeah, it doesn't, it only shows the Galahad 2 light. Let me just verify that. Obviously it has all the hub stuff. Ooh, I wonder if this is just, let me do something here real quick. Always a little bit of fun here. Oh yeah, that's why. There we go. There, see? Now it's saying, oh, look at that. It sees all the fans. Okay. Okay, there we go. Static color. Apply to all. Static color. Okay. Okay, so the inside's there. And then let's go to the outside. And we'll do, just do like a, there we go. Okay. I feel like the inside is not the right, it's not dark enough yet. Let's go. That actually almost feels like a, like more blue. Yeah, it's more blue. Okay. That is more purple. And we'll do the outside as, we do it as white. That would look. That's kind of cool, right? Or do you want all? He says all purple. Okay. Ryan says all purple.
I think that exterior line is really what's going to sell that purple.
How's that?
It does look a little smidgen more blue than the AIO purple.
Okay. Hold on, let me bring it up here. Hold on, let me do this while I'm doing this. This needs to update and do all its crud. So a little bit more, so you need a little bit more, smidge more purple is what you're saying. How's that? Let me just do this actually, Harry. Does that look better?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Feature library, hold on. We're just getting, now we're just letting this go, but you can show them a little bit of a close now with all the purple. I'm just changing the, I gotta change the motherboard. That's what I'm working on now.
That's that a random GPU?
Yeah, the GPU and all that stuff hasn't been purple yet. But yeah, you can show them a little bit, right? So you can see it. Okay, feature library, install. Yeah, don't worry, it's not done, guys. Trying to get the GPU in one go, but I might have to reboot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reboot for the, okay, well I can do this though. Let's do static. Then let me know when the purple matches. How's that? More blue? Okay. A little bit more. Pretty close? Okay. Got to reboot real quick, but yeah, there now we have our RAM. Just got to get the GPU to do its thing. That screen looks great. Yeah, it came out great, right? Wish I could hide that one cable, but it's like, it's just so big. Not a whole lot I can do. And this is just where the mini person in me wants to do things, but yeah, still, I mean, it's black, so you can't really see it, but then we'll do some airflow testing and show thermals real quick, and then run a game and call it a day. Okay, here we go. Check our armory crate. There's the okay. There's the ASA. There's the GPU. Finally. We're getting there. I want to. Come on, GPU. And let this finish, and then once I get the card, okay, there we go. Now I can change the color of the GPU, and now it'll all be perfect. And then we'll have purple everything. It looks so good. It does. I love Lian Li. Like, dude, there's nothing, just the o11 builds just always just come out super clean. No, it's like, it was like $700 for the GPU. The GPU is not that bad. GPU prices are not bad anymore. Okay, I have to restart it one more time. Sorry guys, it's getting there. Mess of Metal, I'm down. Anytime that you're ready, dude. I can understand that. Okay, there we go. Now I can reboot, and then we're finally good to go. Here it goes. Then I just got to run Armory. It should look pretty. Okay, loading back in. And then we'll get the final, oh, I think it went purple already. Yeah, there it goes, right? All purple. There it is, guys. All purple. Ready to go. Look at that. And there it is, all purple, looking beautiful. All said and done. Yeah, it came out super clean. Okay, let's do the peel. And then we'll run a quick airflow test. Ugh. Go. Yeah, I did. There we go. Ooh, that's a good peel. Boom. That is a beautiful system, dude. Okay. Well, we're gonna. Oh, never mind. We're gonna run the airflow real quick. Okay, let's load up CPU ID. Make sure everything is good. Everything is good. Fan. Okay, they're good. They're all at standard performance. Showing our performance here. What was that? Yep. P cores. Okay, let's do Cinebench. Get this going, and then we'll show you that, and then go from there. 10 minutes starting. Oh, no, don't do single core. Stop. Starting multi-core. There's our CPU right there. It's at 60. 66. Yeah, that's great. Okay, ready? 66 degrees, guys. Not even a problem. And then you're going to be able to see where the air is just going to pull right up and through. You can see it's feeding, especially on that back side, feeding up through the GPU and everywhere. And even in the back, right into that AIO. So yeah, no issues whatsoever with airflow at all. Plenty of air for all of the components. You can see just how fast air just travels through that thing. So it's 6 in, 4 out. Yep. Yep, which is perfect. It's a nice, relatively We're going to say goodbye to Brian. He's going to go.
Thanks, everybody.
And then guys can see here, temps-wise, 64 degrees, or well, up to 72 under load. So no issues whatsoever keeping this thing cool. This AIO is amazing. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at. Quick look at gaming temps. There we go. And I'll just be on the call here pretty quick. For you, Brian. Yeah. There we go. Let's get this installed. Okay, so there's that. I just got to wait for the other thing, which is the, there it is. Yeah, they've got to make sure temps are good, right? So we just want to make sure that everything looks good, running a game load, a heavy CPU load. Just make sure it's all really, really good to go. That is what we ideally want to say and see that on a stream. I'm glad you're excited, dude. You should be excited. That's what we want. Yeah, the build came out great. Yeah, be excited, dude. Be excited. That's allowed. And thank you again for all the people who supported us with who supported us with subs and all that sort of stuff as well. Speaking of that, time to do a giveaway, guys. While we're waiting for this last part, a $15 gift card. Let's do. Let's just, for the sake of it, do exclamation point. That'll be a fun one. There we go. Exclamation point Braxel. $15 gift card up for grabs. Exclamation point Braxel, guys. Okay, there we go. And we can restart this. Okay, so we got this now. Let's turn our OSD on real quick. Just make sure it works. And then we can run some Cyberpunk real quick. Preview it. There we go. Okay, good. So we can see CPU temp, GPU temp, all that stuff. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's check our gaming performance. go. Let's jump in and check it out. Wow, Tedgar won the $15 gift card. That's awesome. Congratulations, Tedgar. Okay, there's all our data. Right now our temps are in good place already. 57 degrees. 31 on GPU. Yeah, this thing's not gonna have any issues with gaming temps or anything like that. There we go. Okay, go to settings, go to video. We're gonna run 2560 by 1440. Ray tracing ultra DLSS on. We're gonna change it to balanced. So this is the way CD Projekt Red intended it. At 1440p with balanced settings. Let's see what our temps and our performance is like. Look at that, 98 FPS, 99, 98. 48 degrees on the GPU, 51 on the CPU, and it is having no issues at all. So yeah, 5070 Ti, great card, amazing 1440p card, and you can play, I mean, this is like you're maxing it out, right? No problems whatsoever. We get it the outdoor area, you'll see it jump up in performance up to the 100 plus. Well, yeah, this is what you want to do. GPU usage is supposed to be high. That's why you want 1440p, is because you want to use that GPU. Yeah, the ones with anti-cheat are the ones you have to be careful about GPU tweak. The only reason I like it is just it's so easy to set up. Especially, and I'm using an Asus card where we're using an Asus card, so it makes it real easy. And there you go, guys. 100 frames per second. Temps were great. And there you go, dude. A completed build, loaded beautifully, looks amazing. It just looks so good, guys. Looks so good. Yeah. And there it is, guys. That is Braxel's build. And there it is right there. Beautiful purple. Looks amazing. And congratulations to Braxel, who's going to be getting it on. It's going to be shipping out on Friday. Dude, it was not supposed to look like this at the beginning, but here it is. Anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. We are back again tomorrow, building in the XPG Nano Valor Air. New case I've never built in. We're going to be giving away. A PSU memory case, plus some XPG stuff. So that's going to be happening tomorrow as well. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And then make sure you tune in Friday. We're going to be streaming at TwitchCon with PNY and NVIDIA. We're going to be giving away a 5060 Ti as part of that giveaway live on stream. Plus, you can get extra entries towards winning the PC that we're going to be building as well in partnership with NZXT. So you're going to want to tune in for that. That's 1 p.m. Pacific time, live from San Diego. So lots of streams still ahead, guys. Lots of streams still ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to Braxel on this amazing build. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your day, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Anyway, guys, bye!